Breaking news coming in. India Today has accessed CBI's note to the Supreme Court, and this is the note that will be submitted in the Supreme Court tomorrow. India Today's Munish Chandra Pandey has accessed this note where the CBI is giving out details about how there are call details. There is call details that the SIT got, but those call details were not passed on to the CBI, and that is not all. There is a lot more. I quickly want to cut across to India Today's Munish Pandey for more on the story. Munish, take it away. The Supreme Court asked, does the CBI has evidence that evidence was going to be destroyed by the Kolkata Police Commissioner? What will the CBI say in Supreme Court tomorrow?
Yeah, well, Gaurav, at this point of time, we in fact have details of what CBI will be filing in that reply, which the Supreme Court has. First part of the report will consist the CDR details. Now, remember, in this case, there was some CDR seized by the then SIT headed by the Kolkata Police Commissioner Rajiv Kumar in this case. Now, there were all data records. Case was handed over, and when SIT handed over the documents, some CDRs are missing, some call data records are missing. Also, there were some statements recorded by the then SIT, and then when CBI recorded the statement, few of the accused in this case, suspects in this case, disclosed is that there were several pen drives and diaries. They were seized by the then SIT, but when CBI asked the SIT where are those diaries and the pen drives and the electronic evidences, the SIT never replied to it. Now, this is a non-compliance by the by then SIT, and that is what CBI is going to maintain before the Supreme Court tomorrow. Also, CBI is going to file.
Yes.
যাতে শান্তিপূর্ণভাবে থাকতে পারে এবং জাতি ধর্ম বর্ণ নির্বিশেষে সকল স্তরের মানুষকে নিয়ে এগিয়ে যাওয়ার জন্য বাংলার মাননীয় মুখ্যমন্ত্রী তিনি এগিয়ে চলেছেন।
I also want to quickly bring in India Today's Pallavi Saha, and I want to bring in former Director General of Police Vikram Singh for a legal position on this from the point of view of the CRPC. But Pallavi, this is an issue that was also raised by the Union HRD Minister Prakash Javadekar today when he said, where is that red diary? Where are the pen drives? What is this red diary? What is the significance of this red diary that Prakash Javadekar is referring to?
Well, Gaurav, when Prakash Javadekar referred to that red diary, he was basically speaking about something that the Sharda Group CMD, when being interrogated by the CBI in his testimony, had referred to that there is a red diary which has details of payments and back and forth, exchanges of money that have happened. Also, that there are some pen drives that are in the possession of the SIT, which was probing this Sharda chit fund scam, and that is possibly with Rajiv Kumar, who was heading that SID, as a result of which, there is some sort of resistance, he alleged, that the state government is now putting up in order to ensure that the CBI doesn't reach Rajiv Kumar. And it's interesting that this is something that is going to be cited by the CBI in the Supreme Court. In the exclusive details that we've accessed, they are going to tell the court tomorrow that the Kolkata police is in possession of call data records also of the Sharda Group CMD Sudipta Sen, but they've not shared the details with the CBI. Several numbers have been removed from the details that were shared, and they were deleted as well. So that is a very grave charge that the CBI is about to make against the Kolkata police in the Supreme Court.
It's a day of fast-paced developments in Delhi and here in Kolkata. But Mr. Vikram Singh, legally speaking, and from the point of view of the CRPC, of the Criminal Procedure Code, if the CBI issues a notice under section 160 of the CRPC, is Rajiv Kumar as Kolkata Police Commissioner duty bound and legally bound to respond to it, or can he afford to ignore it, saying I'm busier with law and order duties and other tasks, sir? Mr. Vikram Singh.
Mr. Gaurav Sawant, it is not a matter of choice. Anybody, and more importantly a uniformed officer, and that to a police commissioner, is duty bound to respond. He may or may not appear, but his duty is to respond. Either he can say option 1, that he will come. Option 2, he may say that he is not well. Option 3, he may request for a questionnaire or a detail questionnaire for himself to answer. But not to respond, not to react is just not acceptable. That amounts to disobedience of the rule of law. One would expect, as Mr. Vasan has said, a police commissioner rank IPS officer is expected to subscribe to the rule of law and not to take liberties with law. I would certainly have expected this officer to have responded, to have taken time.
Garga Chatterjee wants to come in on this aspect because
and therefore
যখন দিশাহীন হয়ে যাচ্ছে যখন নিজের প্রতিশ্রুতি রাখতে পারছে না তখন বিভিন্ন
Garga Chatterjee, quickly respond to this aspect because the BJP is leveling the allegation that the police commissioner is being protected by Mamata Banerjee because there is a bigger game at play here, sir.
So if they had any evidence, they would have presented it at the Supreme Court today. Today they said they have no evidence, they will bring it later, okay? But they were basing their whole search thing on that evidence. Let me actually put you this notice question. Look at Prashant Bhushan's tweet. He has leaked documents. In the chit fund case, the CBI, working in a partisan manner, has actually issued notice of 30th November and asked to appear on 6th November, 24 days before. In another notice dated 12th December, they are asked to appear 2 days earlier on 10th December. Okay, these are the notice after notice we are hearing about. This is the reality of the notice after notice. It's a dangerous scenario we are looking at. All institutions of state are being destroyed. The CBI has been destroyed.
Let us see what is the evidence that the CBI submits in court. Okay, Syed Zafar Islam wants to respond. Go on. Syed Zafar Islam responding to Garga Chatterjee. Go on, Syed.
These are not relevant. These are not relevant issue. If they were confident, then Mamata Banerjee would have waited for a day. Supreme Court would have heard the entire case tomorrow. But what is the hurry? Why she is hiding, trying to hide the police commissioner? Why she is trying to protect the Calcutta police commissioner? What is the understanding both of them have? It is very evident from the fact that she is the architect of all the corrupt practices being followed, and he is one of the beneficiary, or he is one of the person who is helping.
There is a history of the BJP-TMC fight in Bengal. Yes, there is a history of the TMC-BJP fight in Bengal. The left has been pushed to a side. The Congress, and I want Sanjay Jha to respond. Where does Congress stand on the fight against corruption? But before that, let's take a look at this intense fight that's happening on ground zero. Not permitting Amit Shah's helicopter to land, not permitting Yogi Adityanath's helicopter to come in, not permitting the Rath Yatra to take place. BJP says all of this is vendetta politics, but Mamata Banerjee says no, all of this is pure and simple law and order issues. Take a look at the BJP-TMC boxing, shadow boxing on ground.
After the CPIM was ousted by the TMC in West Bengal, the BJP played its cards well and emerged as a strong opposition in the state, and since then, the BJP and the TMC have always been at loggerheads. From anti-party protests to violent clashes between the two sides, the politics of West Bengal has been heating up over the past few years. In 2014, the BJP put up its best show in West Bengal with an increased vote share of 17.02%, up from 6.1%, and the discomfort from BJP's growing presence is visible. So in the run-up to the general elections, the clashes seem to have intensified. The West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee even put a stop to the BJP's ambitious Rath Yatra, citing security concerns.
দেখো যারা জেড প্লাস হয় এটা তো আমরা বাইরে আলোচনা করতে পারি না জেড প্লাস ইজ এ সিকিউরিটি প্রবলেম আমরা উইথ ফুল প্রোটেকশন দিতে
The Chief Minister of West Bengal next stopped the BJP President Amit Shah's chopper from landing in the state. And then, her government also declined a permission to UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath's chopper landing, which forced the latter to address a rally via phone.
माँ दुर्गा की पूजा से
This particular matter has to be decided by the local administration. It's not the job of the state administration, and also it's not the job of the political party like TMC.
After unprecedented triumphs in Assam and then Tripura, the BJP sees an opportunity in West Bengal. And with the issue of illegal immigrants in West Bengal and with policies like the Citizenship Bill and NRC, the BJP is eyeing the disgruntled Bengali voter. Because with 42 seats in the Lok Sabha from West Bengal, this is a growth area for the BJP to tap.
ये दृश्य देखने के बाद मुझे समझ आ रहा है कि दीदी हिंसा पर क्यों उतर आई है।
आने वाला दिन में तो बोलना है कि मोदी बाबू का सरकार को एक्सपायरी डेट हो गया है, आपका पार्टी लीडरलेस हो गया है।
The BJP is keen on getting the state in its fold for the upcoming 2019 elections, and Mamata Banerjee is leaving no stone unturned to stop the saffron juggernaut from spreading its hold in West Bengal.
BJP and the TMC for these 42 seats, but where does this leave the Congress party and Sanjay Jha? I quickly want to ask you before I go to another story that's coming in. Sanjay Jha, is the Congress, as the BJP alleges, standing with alleged corruption? Because it was the Congress that had filed the case against Sharda scam. It was the Congress that was pursuing the Sharda scam, and now it's the Congress that is standing with Mamata Banerjee, sir.
Well, the Congress party, Gaurav, is here to defend democracy. Corruption cases can go through their forensic investigation, but it does not mean that Narendra Modi, who himself is being called by the people of this country as the Desh ka Chaukidar Chor hai, who by the way has Mukul Roy, Himanta Biswa Sharma and Babu Supriyo, who are in his party.
First you talk about Rahul Gandhi, Mr. Sanjay Jha. Well, is this the democratic process not to respond, to
political corruption
when the commissioner of police has been summoned
Modi has been censured by the Supreme Court
and you are
for not
supporting West
appointing the
Bengal Chief
Lokpal.
Minister
Zafar, बीच में मत
despite
बोलो
knowing
यार,
the fact
घबराओ
that
मत,
she has
घबराओ
been
मत।
deeply into
देश का
corruption.
चौकीदार
She is
चोर
the
है,
real
वो सब
architect of
जानते
all the
हैं।
corruption.
तुम्हारे हमको बीच में टोकने से वो सच्चाई नहीं बदलेगा।
Okay, Syed Zafar Islam wants to come in.
चोर है,
Syed Zafar Islam responding.
चोर है, देश का चौकीदार चोर है, देश का चौकीदार चोर है, देश का चौकीदार चोर है। Don't try and interrupt when I'm asking.
राहुल गांधी बेल पे है, मिसेस प्रियंका गांधी वाड्रा भी बेल पे है।
Gentlemen, one by one.
BJP is rattled. They have destroyed all the institutions of this country. They have destroyed the CBI. They have destroyed the CVC. They have destroyed the income tax. They have finished off the CBI. Look at the CBI today. The BJP has made the CBI the laughing stock of the world. I mean, this is supposed to be an anti-corruption infrastructure, and today everybody is looking at a CBI as a fractured, divided house.
Syed Zafar Islam, Syed Zafar Islam, quickly respond.
Can I just respond?
Okay.
Gaurav, can I just respond?
Syed Zafar Islam, quickly respond to Sanjay Jha. There's another story that's quickly coming in. Syed Zafar Islam, 30 seconds, sir. Go on, sir.
All I'm saying, do they have leg to stand on? They are deeply into corruption. Rahul Gandhi is out on bail. Sonia Gandhi is out on bail. Mrs. Priyanka Vadra's husband out on bail. Everybody has done corruption in the country. Now they are supporting Mamata Banerjee.
Okay, a lot of political rhetoric, but there is breaking news coming in. Gentlemen, there is breaking news. There is breaking news that is coming in on the broadcast, and the Kolkata police have denied that they received any request from the CBI to assist in reaching Rajiv Kumar, the Kolkata Police Commissioner's residence. And I quickly want to cut across to India Today's Manogya Loiwal, and Manogya has been on top of the story from day one. Manogya, you've been speaking to your sources in the Kolkata police. Yesterday, Nageshwar Rao, the then interim CBI director, insisted that they went with a letter to the Kolkata police. Kolkata police refused to take that letter. What is the Kolkata police saying now?
উঠে কিংবা কখুর নয় ও স্বপ্নে হাতে এলে কামড়ে দিলে পা ও সাপ কামড়ে দিলে পা খুব জোর তোর তু 4 দিনের ঘা সাহস করে ছেলে যদি তুলতে পারিস লাঠি
Manogya, can you hear me? Manogya, can you hear me? Because the Kolkata police is saying they've received nothing. The CBI insists they went with a letter and the Kolkata police refused to accept that letter, Manogya.
ভয় পাসনে ছেলে ভয় পাসনে ছেলে ভয় পাসনে ছেলে
Okay, it's because of what's happening around here. Manogya doesn't seem to be able to hear me. But let me take that question to Garga Chatterjee. Garga Chatterjee, the CBI insists that they had a letter. They went to the Kolkata police with that letter, but the Kolkata police refused to accept that letter because that would have meant that they would have had to cooperate with the CBI in reaching Rajiv Kumar's residence, sir.
Let me put this very clearly. Today, the institution CBI has been compromised and destroyed in such a way that they are sending notices which are backdated, you know, for appearance in a backdate. Here, your reporters are getting CBI leaks all the time. The CBI in charge in West Bengal clearly says he has no faith on the judges of Kolkata High Court. You know, we are in a very dangerous scenario, and now if we are talking about a simple matter of delivering a letter, could not have there been
Sir, they are not CBI leaks. Those are genuine stories done by India Today reporters with a pulse on a finger on ground.
What is happening?
I think Mr. Garga,
What is happening?
Okay.
Mr. Garga, you have.
What is
Mr.
happening?
Vasan,
What is
let me get
happening?
Mr. Vasan
What
to
is
respond to that.
happening
Mr. Vasan,
is destruction of
can the CBI, Mr. Vasan, can the CBI give backdated notices, or is that not possible? Do we take the CBI on face value? Because the CBI versus CBI ladai was also very notorious, Mr. Vasan. Mr. You can hear me.
ছোটবেলার স্মৃতি মনে পড়ে গেল ছোটবেলায় আপনাদেরও হয়তো অনেকের মনে আছে
Okay, I'll try to establish that link with Mr. Vasan in a bit. But at this point of time, is Mamta Banerjee protecting an individual, Rajiv Kumar, the Commissioner of Police of Kolkata? Is he a man who knows too much? Or is there merit in Mamta Banerjee saying that she's not protecting an individual, she's protecting the institution of the Commissioner of Police? Let's find out.
West Bengal Chief Minister Mamta Banerjee with the Kolkata Police Commissioner Rajiv Kumar. Even as she continues to sit on dharna, alleging that the CBI's move to question the top cop is an attack on the constitution. So was the CBI's action illegal? Letters accessed by India Today show that despite repeated summons, Rajiv Kumar did not appear to record his statement before the CBI. The agency insists that he was being called as a witness and not as a suspect. What's even more curious is that the other two officers who were part of the SIT continued to appear before the CBI, but Kumar did not. The CBI now claims that Rajiv Kumar has in his possession crucial documents in the two chit fund cases. These were allegedly not handed over despite the Supreme Court's direction. But why is Didi going out of her way to defend a police officer? 1989 batch IPS officer Rajiv Kumar was made the Kolkata Police Commissioner in 2016. This just 3 years after he headed the SIT probing Sharda and Rose Valley chit fund scams. The BJP alleges the officer is close to Mamta Banerjee and is hinting at a cover-up.
सारी मर्यादाओं को तोड़कर ममता जी सिर्फ सीबीआई पूछताछ करने गई है और एक पुलिस कमिश्नर के समर्थन में उसके साथ धरना पर बैठी हुई हैं। The total suspicious circumstances surrounding all this clearly indicates that this police commissioner knows a lot, and therefore he has to be saved.
While the Supreme Court tomorrow will decide on the legality of the CBI's attempt to question the Kolkata police chief, Police Commissioner Rajiv Kumar has several tough questions to answer. For instance, why was he evading the CBI despite being served repeated notices to join the probe, and why did he not record his statement with a probe agency? With camera person Tapan, Indrajit for India Today in Kolkata.
So Mamata Banerjee has also dug in her heels. She's not giving up without a fight. And the fact that the police commissioner and Mamata Banerjee share a dais here at the Dharna Sthal, where a police investiture ceremony took place, goes on to indicate that Mamata Banerjee was sending home a very strong message. She's completely in control. All eyes now on the Supreme Court and the evidence that the CBI will be submitting in court tomorrow. Will the Supreme Court be convinced? We'll be tracking that story very closely, but that is all I have time for on this India First special that comes to you from Ground Zero in Kolkata. Many thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.